MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves.
The Fish try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Felix Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the center fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hernandez is sitting on 170 wins in his career. Great production, especially in an era where wins are harder to come by. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Cooper, originally from the state of Alabama, he was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Markakis coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And that misses ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Dickerson.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Eliezer Hernandez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So striding in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
3-0 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Set to get his day started, Nick Markakis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Albies is on the move. That evens it up 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right. 1 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's on the move for second. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Acuna is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounded down the third baseline. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Miguel Rojas.
Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The Marlins had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball that's outside.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in, Eliezer Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 offering on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and to score from third, the tying run. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
A base hit in his first trip. One 1-0. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 3-1 pitch.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that time.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. As a look, now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Felix Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fouled off. Three-2 with the bases loaded. He pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Now the 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, the pitch. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Tyler Flowers would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Braves on top, 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. One ball, one strike.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Two balls.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
One out, nobody on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down here 5-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Tyler Flowers. First offering on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So here's Johan Camargo. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Camargo is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding into the box, Isan Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. (5-1) our score as we play the fourth here. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eliezer.
Settling in now, Eliezer Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Two balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. 3 balls.
Jonathan Villar would be next. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Ground ball right side. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down 5-1. Ender Inciarte is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Ender Inciarte.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Nick Markakis digging in now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. Braves lead this one 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sean Newcomb will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Garrett Cooper is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. 0-1 the count. Freeman trying to get there. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. Sixto Sanchez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Got him. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Sanchez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
2-1 the count. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And it's fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Isan Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Ready now, Harold Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in and looking for more. Tyler Flowers. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Fouled off. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Jackson, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Kemp in front at 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1-0 home. To third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down here 5-1. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Jose Arena.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Two and 2. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Number 1, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Two and 1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he struck him out.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They're up 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuña. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuña Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. The Fish entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered. And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner at third here, nobody out. Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The flip on to take care of him at first as he fails to take advantage of the situation there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. 1 out and a runner on third. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Popped up, back behind second. Diaz is there, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 8 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 1. Will Smith comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1.
That's ball two. Ball three.
Well, that's ball three, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. One away. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. One out, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Newcomb claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eliezer Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.